What's up, everybody? MLH is here. Wait till a few people get in. What's up, realist? Nice to see you in there. Sorry for the buffering. The cemetery's bad juju. There might be a little more buffering in here. But thanks for being here, realist. Nice to see you in there. You are first, my man. Bernie, hey. Carol, what's up? Jody, what's up? Nice to see you in there. Davin, what's up, Davin? Jonathan, welcome. Cats Not Cops at 4, huh? We're at, Carol. Judd, welcome on in. It's another Tuesday. I didn't do the usual Taco Tuesday moniker. I did the Tamale Tuesday. I think we should start Tamale Tuesdays. What do you guys think? 20th and Logan again? Okay. Cool, Carol. Looks like we got a Lakewood cop watch up here, y'all. Something's going on up here. I'm gonna pull in here. Don't exactly know what's going on over there, but I'll find out. Oh, it's an accident, looks like. They're about ready to... I'm going to go over there and just take a quick peek. Colfax is happening today, huh, Davin? Alright. Let's see what's up. Let me go over here. I just want to... I think they're wrapping up. If they're wrapping up, it might be a repeat of yesterday. It looks like that's the case. Not that I don't want to get out or anything like that. I don't want to give you guys the impression that I don't want to get out and cop watch. But yeah, it's an accident. And it's literally just traffic control at this point. Yeah, there's no reason. It's just a towing job right there. All right. It looks like I missed the action already, Davin. But we'll. It looks. You know what? Today's got the feel. You know, I always talk about that, like a certain feel to it. Today's got a certain feel to it. So let's see what's up. Alan B in the house. What's up, Alan? Hope you're doing good, bud. All right, let's get out of Dodge here at Walmart and continue on. That was just a simple accident that was being cleaned up at the very tail end. That's the second day in a row. I don't know, it must be something in the water in Aurora Lakewood, where, you know, people are getting in accidents at an alarming rate, it looks like. So let's continue on our journey here. Thought we might have had one right there, but that's not... I mean, is it really worth getting out and recording the end of a traffic accident? I mean, these are these are things not worthy, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, Ron7, I appreciate that, my man. Welcome on in. You know, I am opinionated, and I'm not always right, Ron, but you know, like some of the shit is common sense, right? Today I was on KDOT's panel, and everybody should check out that episode. It was basically an episode on KDOT's channel about Amir Locke and what happened in Minneapolis, how no-knock raids sometimes lead to murder. And that was no exception. It was a great panel that KDOT have, and I really like when KDOT has those type of panels. I don't like the drama panels. I try to stay away as much as possible when it comes to drama in channels. But when there's a pointed topic, the past couple of days have been pretty fire with that. The Road and Tow Show had a great panel talking about the Ottawa truckers, which kind of piggybacked on what I was talking about during the day during this stream. Today is about no-knock warrants. We're going to be talking a little bit about that on this journey today. What is your guys and gals opinions on no-knock warrants? Meaning the cops show up and they either break in or get a key from a manager if you're in an apartment complex and don't announce their presence, and they stomp on in with a warrant for somebody's arrest for something, and no announcement that they're even there, other than you get woken up by them. So what's your opinion on that, y'all? What do you think about no-knock warrants? Hey Nova, welcome. Nice to see you in there. If I don't get to your comments, it's because I'm driving. I do not comment, do not read the comments when I'm driving, unless there's nobody ahead of me and I'm driving extremely slow to stop at a stoplight. Or I'm at a stoplight and I'll read your comments. But I do appreciate all the comments in the chat. You know, there's lots to talk about today about no-knock warrants. I'm curious to know how you all feel about no-knock warrants. Sounds like BS, realist. Usually if things sounds like BS, they are BS. In my opinion, there's no need for a no-knock warrant. The reasoning that the police, I think I saw a cop over here, guys. Sorry, I got to check it out. The reasoning behind no-knock warrants is twofold. One is to preserve evidence, right? They have a feeling that evidence is going to be destroyed, so they can issue a no-knock warrant for that, which, you know, it takes time to get a no-knock warrant signed, so who's to say that evidence isn't completely destroyed, you know, in that time frame? So that's a nonsense reason. The other reason is because someone is super dangerous, and they need to have the element of surprise. And to that I say, that's a bunch of bullshit too, because, you know, officer safety, right? People are always crying about officer safety, officer safety, officer safety. Well, that's not really safe for an officer to go into a dangerous situation unannounced, is it? So those are the two main reasons for no-knock raids, no-knock warrants. And I think it's highly suspect and not necessary in the least. Dragon Lady, welcome into chat. Welcome. Alright, that cop must have left, y'all. So I do not see him, so we'll get back at a light here and continue our wonderful journey talking about no-knock warrants today. There's a police station over in this area too. I can't exactly remember where it is, but there is a police station over here. It's kind of hidden. For some reason, police love to stay hidden. They don't like transparency. I wonder why that is. Road Dogs, welcome. Jesse, welcome. Ron 7. Can't get to your comment quite yet, Ron 7, but I did see that you commented in there. I'll try to get it next stop, I promise. If you guys don't know, Amir Locke was sleeping on his couch. And by the way, the warrant was the wrong address. Wasn't even meant for Amir Locke. It was meant for a different address and a different person. So he ended up losing his life because they made a mistake. Pretty crappy. Pretty crappy. Alright, Lakewood looking pretty quiet right now, which is fine. Alright, let me get to that comment, Ron 7. Where was it? No knock. With technology today, no one can hide for long. Cops can catch someone at the DMV or other places of necessity. That's a great point. That's a great point that you just made there, Ron 7. There's you know, there's cameras that they can send in, little robotic things and stuff. CC Hope, nasty people, cops still signed up to an old racist British police system. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. We're supposed to be, there's, you know, protecting us is not part of that. The Supreme Court here in the United States has ruled very definitively that police are not responsible for our safety, and that's a big issue. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Something's going on over here, y'all. A few officers, just as I cross into Denver. I told you, it's always on the right-hand side of the street, too. How what's the over-under on how long it's going to take for these cops to scatter here? Like 3 cops standing around talking. I wonder what the over-under is. What do you guys think? Just off of Zenobia and Colfax, for anybody's reference. Close enough to Lakewood that I should count it as Lakewood, but it's actually Denver here. So let me go ahead and pull in here. And we got our first cop watch today, I'm thinking. So let me just grab this. I got my new selfie stick because they confiscated my selfie stick at a concert that I went to. So I had to buy a new one. And of course it's being sticky. There we go. All right, hang tight, y'all. John Eagle, welcome. All right, they ain't gonna like me, y'all. They never do. Let's go up and check it out. Let's ask them a few questions. What do you say? They'll see me coming up here in just a minute. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cross the street. Let's cross here and ask them what's up. There's something's happening here, guys. There's 1 unit, 2 units. This might be a little bit bigger than what I thought. Ah, they saw me. They saw the stream. 0164 is one of the units. Seven 118 0179. So They have caution tape up here. I don't know what exactly is going on here. Oh, there it is. Somebody busted out the window. This is the second time that I caught this type of vandalism. But you can see here, they broke out the window here and here. This is kind of a growing problem in this area. Somebody throwing rocks and breaking like double pane windows. But it's kind of crazy. Let me see if I can get a straight answer. See if I can get a straight answer from the police over here. Look how they blocked the let's see what they say. Oh look, she's leaving. I ain't gonna get a straight answer from her. District 1, 7118. I think I said that one already. See if these guys can tell me what's going on. Let's see if he'll tell me. Hey officer, can you tell me what happened here? Nothing happened here.
Nope, we were doing a welfare check on somebody.
Okay. Well, that's what I was asking. I was just wondering. I was curious. I saw the windows broken out up front there, and I just was wondering if maybe.
For a while now.
Have they?
Yes.
Yeah, the glass should have been picked up by now. I would have thought. But I don't know, by anybody. Yeah, by somebody. It's a public sidewalk, so maybe the city. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for your help. Good worthless cop. That's unit 0179 for you. So I'm just going to wait here and see how long these idiots decide to stay here. But they were on a welfare check, apparently. Welfare checks are interesting. We can talk about that probably another time. But the officer said that glass has been sitting there for a while. It's on a public sidewalk, so you think maybe the city would take care of that, or the building, or somebody. But this guy's being a complete jerk. So I'm just going to wait here and see how long these guys decide to stay here. Car Thief News, what's up? Jen, what's up? Nice to see you in there. Mark Wilson, welcome. You're trying to get me killed, Car Thief. You're trying to get me killed, my man. I try to keep myself out of those situations. But here's our taxpayers' dollars at work. I don't know if they're on lunch or what, but they're clearly blocking an alleyway access point here. So either way. How long you guys should think I should stay here? The entire length of time that they're here? I mean, I can do that. By the way, we're in District 1. So I don't know if these officers, it's Unit 0164 and 0179. I don't know if they might, if anybody wants to call to see what these particular units are doing. They're obviously done with the call. There was a welfare check. Other officers left, but these officers are sitting here yapping. I don't know if they're on lunch or what the deal is, but they are in District 1. Sure nobody's pulling up behind me, because they have a tendency to do that too. 0164 and 0179. TL, what's up? P Backrow, what's up? Careful about what, Harry Nova? I got nothing to be careful with. I mean, you know, you always risk when you come out here. It's like, what am I risking by standing here recording them that I haven't already risked? I've been doxxed by Aurora PD. Denver knows who I am, so um, you know, I mean, I really have nothing to lose but my life, right? So let's see. Let's see how long. This guy just willy-nilly parking in the landscaping of the building. That's pretty classless. Yeah, you're right. You know what? If it gets too much colder, though, I didn't bring my jacket. And it is windy. The wind keeps up like this. I don't know how long I'm going to stay out here, guys, but I'll just stay out here until to make them a little uncomfortable. They're probably watching my stream right as we speak. How many people are there? Yeah, 14, yeah. Somewhere around there. They like to lurk. Maybe I'll go on the other side. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll go from the other side here, guys. Watch them from afar. A little bit safer. This guy, you could tell clearly was a fucking tyrant. So. Save to hair, Yeet. What's up, Yeet? Nice to have you in there. He kicked you out, huh? How dare you? How dare you, Sasquatch? I do get out of my car on occasion. Oh, man. Friends can't be friends and let them get away with nonsense, right, Sasquatch? I love it. All right, guys. I'm gonna stay here for maybe another couple minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Look at that. They're blocking the way here. These idiots. Oh, now he decides to leave. About time, man. Blocking the roadway here. Wow, he finally decided to get the hell out of Dodge. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. That other officer's just gonna sit there and play tiddlywinks. So I'm just gonna go this way. This guy's gonna come back around looking for me. They already have all my info. I really don't give a shit, to be honest with y'all. When I get back in the car, I will I'll take a look at your comments. Thank you all for being in the comments and enjoying. It's a lovely day in Denver, in the Mile High City. It's about, I'd say it's in the mid 50s. The wind is making it a little untenable, to be honest with you. I'm gonna wait right here for just a second. Yeah, he's gonna come back around and get my information. I really don't give a shit. All right. Denver is a nice city. If anybody's ever visited, the cops suck, but that's nothing new. But let's continue on our journey. Big Man Audits, what's up? Tapo, welcome back. Screwing the donut hole pretty much. Okay. Let's continue on our fabulous journey down the road here, y'all. All right. You see what I mean? Like, they just sit there and waste taxpayers' money and expect us to respect them. I mean, the way that that guy handled things, I should have got his card, and made a complaint. And that guy was so condescending. That stuff, he goes, well, that glass is on the ground for a while. I'm like, oh, you'd have thought somebody would have picked it up by now, huh? By who? He said. I don't know. He goes, the building? Yeah, maybe. Maybe the building or the city. It's on a public sidewalk. That's a health hazard, right? City has no problem putting up fucking fences for health reasons at Civic Center Park, which you guys have seen time and time again. Why not put up some tape there to protect people, or some cones or something? Oh yeah, they love hanging out. It's what they do, man. They just sit there and just hang out. And he was being untruthful. It wasn't a welfare check. I'm curious why they were there, you know? Cannot read comments while I'm driving, y'all. I do appreciate the comments though, and hopefully the mods, if a mod can answer a question, they'll be more than happy to answer. Speed limit through here is like 20. I was going 25, so let's slow our roll just a little bit. Up on the left, pretty soon I might catch this other cop that's been there multiple occasions. At least 3 or 4 occasions I've caught this other officer's vehicle parked up on the curb. That's another thing that's pretty irritating. These officers they don't know how to park. Little Ridge Farm. This is my channel? No, this is my channel. Thank you. My channel. Oh, there he is. There's 0164. Look at him. There he is. It's a big hard on for me, y'all. Now, the end of the zone it's 30 miles per hour. Look, notice how fast he's going. I'm going exactly 30 miles per hour. So that is proof right there that officers break the law, right, and get away with it. He's not on a call. What is he doing? It's going like 35 right there, maybe 40. Tiffany's Epiphany, welcome on in. The topic today, never been to Denver. Oh, Harry, you got to check it out. It's good stuff. Jamie Todd. The topic today is no-knock warrants. I just did a panel with the mighty KDOT discussing a situation that happened in, of all places, Minneapolis, Minnesota, which you would have thought the motherfuckers would have learned their damn lesson on stuff like this, but they no-knock warrants in Minneapolis, and they had one, and they went to the wrong address and shot and killed Amir Locke, an African-American gentleman. I just mentioned that because that's the facts. It could have happened to a white person, could have happened to a Mexican person, could have happened to anybody because they got the wrong address. So it's pretty sad. Sad situation. Should have never have happened. No-knock raids, in my opinion, should be abolished. Full stop, clear across the board. The two reasons that the police justify no-knock warrant raids are A, destruction of evidence, and B, very dangerous people, right? The destruction of evidence could happen at any time, so, and it does take time to get a no-knock warrant signed off on by a judge. So, you know, what's the difference? And usually it takes time and planning to execute a no-knock warrant raid. So all that time, you mean to tell me that somebody doesn't have time to destroy evidence? So that's a bogus excuse. A dangerous person, well, you're putting your police officers in a very precarious, dangerous position if you believe that that person is dangerous that you're going to get. He was just trying to call me. You guys still hear me? Oh, Little Ridge Farm is your channel. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I thought it was somebody coming in here and like giving me shit. This is my channel. I own this channel. Nope, no you don't. Oh man. All right, there might be a little bit of a buffering zone in the middle of this bridge. Just giving you guys a quick heads up. But stay in the chat. We're having an interesting interesting conversation for sure. You got lag, Jamie? Okay. Should be good to go now, except like I said right in here. Siciliano, Pivacros from Italy. That was my terrible attempt at an Italian accent, Pivacro. How was it? Yeah, sitting at home and a cop shoots you right in your couch. And you know what? If you watch the video, you guys got to check it out once it's up on KDOT's channel. Once you see it, it's appalling. 2 or 3 people talking at the same time, yelling at the same time. So on its face, it's very, very disorienting and very confusing. And within 2 seconds, they shot and killed Amir Locke. 2 seconds is all it took. They got the wrong guy at the wrong place. It's a shame. It was awful footage. I hated it. I just caught somebody doing something illegal. Had no reason to use his lights there, you son of a bitch. 4383. Lights to get over 2 lanes and into that parking lot. I don't know what the hell. And tell him I'm on a live and that's why I didn't answer his call. Please do that for me. Appreciate that, Road Dog. It's a me. It's a Mario. There's my Mario impression, Jamie. How was it? Yeah, it was less than 9 seconds, but from the time that they got in and approached the couch where Amir Locke was. Hey, Malhai, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming on in and hitting that like button. I really do appreciate it. Road Dog, can you text KDOT and let him know that I'm on a live and that's why I didn't answer his call. It's a me. It's a Mario. Yeah, not too bad, huh? Caucasian Sasquatch, welcome on in. Thanks, Road Dog. Appreciate that. Tell him I'll give him a call right after the live. Or thanks, Road Dog. I meant, not thanks, KDOT. Thanks, Road Dog. Jamie Todd, what's up? Chicago's really bad at it. Yeah, they have a really high. I mean, it's. I have to verify this information, but Leslie Sylvan, who's been on, in the chat before here, and well-respected member of the chat 1A community. In 1980, it was 1,500 no-knock raids across the United States, and currently it's about 60 to 70,000 a year. So it's a very, very high rate. Very high rate. And Chicago, I don't know the exact numbers in Chicago, but I can imagine. I definitely can imagine. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm an old school gamer, y'all. I like video gaming. I mean, I started with the Atari 2600. Damn, that's really dating myself, right? Yeah, Dragonette, good point. Why not send a canine unit? Actually, I don't agree with sending a canine unit in either, because that could be fatal for somebody. Canines, the dogs that they use, the German Shepherds that they use are taught lethal force, grabbing by the neck, type stuff. So, not that. But how about, right? Oh, I just caught a cop over there parking illegally. Gee, man, they're really bad today, y'all. But why not send in like a little remote controlled robot or something of that nature to get a view inside before you do anything? I mean, you could clearly see in the video that this guy was laying on a couch. You know? I mean, it was the middle of the night, of course. Why wouldn't there be somebody sleeping on a couch or a bed or... yeah, they had a bunch of intel, right, Dragonette? But they had no intel as to what was going on inside that particular place. And their intel was wrong because they went to the wrong place. And they shot an innocent man. Yeah, Nintendo. I had a regular Nintendo, Alan. I eventually got a Super Nintendo. I was kind of fortunate in the right place at the wrong time because I grew up super poor. That I was able to get, those things from like secondhand stores. I just would be in the right place at the right time and super cheap, $2 or something. And, my mom would be gracious enough if she had the money to get those type of things. But yeah. Yeah, no knock raids are nonsense in my opinion. I just wish that we could have a way just to get rid of them permanently, clear across the board. No knock raids are no bueno. No bueno at all. Every time I go by that park, I see the fences. I think of the homeless people down here, and I think of the mental trauma that a lot of these people have been through in their life and are currently, always ongoing mental trauma from sweeps and whatnot. And that brings me to my point about mental health. If you guys are struggling with your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that's all it takes. But if you're having a crisis and you can't wait for my response, just remember somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. Also, there are resources available like what Judd posted in the chat there. National Suicide Prevention line available 24/7, 1-800-273-8255. There's also a mental health chat, which the link Judd so graciously put in the chat. Ellie, welcome. We're talking about no-knock raids, Ellie, and their use or non-use or whatever. Yeah, there is a point, Jamie Todd. That's a great point, and we did touch on that on KDOT's panel about when is enough, and what is it going to take to get things to change, because as they currently stand, nothing is going to change. You have a mayor, a sniveling mayor, who somehow was re-elected in Minneapolis, which I can't understand for the life of me why somebody would want the sniveling coward that got up at that press conference and tried to word salad his way into and finagling his way into having us believe that in some way Amir Locke was a suspect in whatever was going on there. It's absolute nonsense. You guys can check out that whopper of a press conference as well. And there was an activist that actually called them out on their bullshit right in the middle of that press conference, and it was a wonderful thing. I do not answer comments, or I don't take comments in the chat while I'm driving, y'all. When I get to a stoplight, a stop sign, or I'm really, slowing down and there's nobody ahead of me, I'll take a peek at a comment or two. But right here's an opportunity. Let me get to it. What's up, Vegan Patriot? Public executions. That's exactly what it was. You're 44p Vacro, and every day you wake up is a good day. I think I agree with that assessment. But no-knock raids in this country make it to where, will you really wake up? There's a chance, however slim it might be, that you will get a no-knock raid on your house, and somebody mistaking your address for another based on someone else's bad deeds. And there's a chance that you won't even get a chance to wake up. Judge Dredd becoming reality, no doubt, Jamie Todd. And I do like that movie, by the way. Judge, Jury, and Executioner. Well, go ahead if you're going to go, man. Golly, Pennsylvania. Ellie, why'd you send these people, these crazy drivers from Pennsylvania? It just, in my view, there should never be a no-knock warrant. If you think the person is super dangerous, then wait till you get into a position where you're not putting your police officers in jeopardy, or anyone else in an apartment complex, or there might be a potential shootout, something like that. Why would you want to put yourself in that position, SWAT or not? I know that's what SWAT is trained to do, is to go in guns blazing, but maybe we need a fresh perspective, and understand that nothing really good comes out of no-knock warrants. Russell, welcome. If I missed you in the chat, my apologies. I'm sure the mods have given you a warm welcome. Today's topic is no-knock warrants, as we're doing a cop watching special here. Already had one cop watch, very rude Denver cop, but they never make themselves look good, really. So it's to be expected. They don't like me, and that's fine. I don't care. These are people that are here for us. Why do we need war weapons? That's a topic for a different day, Dragon Lady, but I will address that at some point. Yeah, shooting people is a high, Ellie, no doubt. State-sanctioned murder, Sasquatch, 100%. Ironclad, yes. Yeah, they would rather have the chance to kill. I've talked a little bit about this. This goes to the sociopathic tendencies of a lot of officers, right? And that's a mental state. And mental health is a big thing on my channel. I talk about it every stream. These people are not suitable for the positions that they hold. A lot of them. I would venture to say that if you were to do a psych evaluation on them, 75% would be unworthy of the position that they hold. And it's a groupthink mentality within the police force that there's no real way of changing things unless you change it clear across the board. And what I mean by that is not only defund, but start over. You know, fire every single last one of them and start from the ground up. That's the way to get things handled, right? With better training, psychiatric evaluations, not only to get the job, but ongoing psychiatric evaluations, because the job is tough. I'm not going to say it's not a tough job. Sometimes you're in situations that you may not want to be. Seeing dead bodies is never fun. I've seen quite a few dead bodies, and you know, I'll never get those images out of my mind. So that alone is a reason to have a psych evaluation. Department of Education, that's right. Jody, did I say hey to you? If not, welcome. If someone came into your house screaming, somebody would probably be leaking. Yeah, cop or not, you see what a precarious position that you put cops in when you do these no-knock raids. Training needs to change. They teach them to be in fear and nothing about the Constitution. You know what? That's a great point, Jamie Todd. It used to be back in the day that policing was a very dangerous job, right? No doubt, like back in the 50s, 60s, even 70s, being a police officer was very harrowing and dangerous, right? But now, you know, with qualified immunity and the fact that cops get away with pretty much anything, I don't think it's unsafe anymore. I don't think it's unsafe to be a cop. There are dangerous situations, no doubt. But on the list of most dangerous jobs, it used to be up there, top 10 for sure. And now it's probably nowhere in the top 40, 50 of most dangerous jobs. Because the cops are living in fear. They're fearful of cameras. You saw it on my channel a couple weeks back in Lakewood, when all I did was have my camera in my hand across the street. You know, I crossed the street, and the cop within 2 seconds was giving me orders on where to stand and what to do and all this, and I'm like, these cops are fearful. They're afraid. They're scared. Huh. That's a very dangerous thing for regular citizens. You know? If you're that afraid, this is not the job for you. It is definitely not the job for you. I hesitate to say that I'm fearless when I do cop watching, guys, but there is a certain level of fear tolerance that I have when I go out on cop watches. There's never a time when I get out of the car that I am not at least slightly fearful that you know, this could be my last cop watch. It's always on my mind, as the old Willie Nelson song goes, right? Always fearful. You know, and as a cop, you cannot be that fearful. You can have some nervousness, some anxiousness, of course. If you're going into a dangerous situation, why wouldn't you be nervous and maybe slightly fearful? But the job is so safe now, what do they have to fear? They're afraid of their own shadow. It's crazy. Yeah, Mark, you're right. Every night, I mean, anybody can say that, right? But think about it. A no-knock raid can happen to you. You know, wherever you are. It doesn't matter. If you're living in, especially in a city, if somebody does a no-knock raid and they get the address wrong and they end up at your house, well, fuck, you better hope that you're a light sleeper and you have your hands up in the air and there's no reason for them whatsoever to shoot. What's the chances of that? Yeah, paranoia. Yeah, it's really sad, Mark. It's really sad. Ellie brings out a good point. It's really sad that you have to think that way. But yeah, imagine living in a apartment complex where the crime rate was above normal. Every night you got to think about that. Man, I hope my neighbors don't fuck up. I hope my neighbors aren't fucking. Yeah, I hope they don't have warrants. I hope they're not dangerous. You know. Hope they don't cause a no-knock warrant to be served on my house. You know, these are legitimate things. Like we brought up different scenarios today. I think Ellie brought up a great scenario. What happens if the person is mentally challenged? You know, what if they go to the wrong place and somebody has mental issues? How are they supposed to react? You know? I hope you guys understand that, you know, I'm trying to bring thoughtful subjects to these mostly benign drives, right? I hope this gives you added incentive to come back and enjoy the drive. I don't always catch cop watches. You know, I did happen to get one today, which was pretty awesome. Um, and you know, to be expected, the cop was just a complete jerk. But you know, if police officers' job is to enforce the law, wouldn't it be nice if they were trained in the law instead of lethal combat? You know, it's funny because you know, you guys have seen a lot of cop watches, right? That's based the main reason why you guys are on my channel, right? Is to watch me cop watch and hang out with me and talk with me and stuff like that. But the main reason is cop watches, right? You guys want me to get out there and capture footage, knowing that there's a possibility that we could get into it or whatever reason you're watching, you're watching, right? But you know, it's funny because you see a lot of these officers. I know the law. I know the law. And a lot of times they don't know the law. As a matter of fact, I would venture to say 75% of the time they don't know the law that they're enforcing. Or they make up shit as they go along. What's that old saying? You know, you can fight the charges in court, but you can't fight the ride, right? Well, you can, but you'd suffer even more consequences. So, what is the solution to that? I don't see any solution but to start over. I think there's a huge white supremacy problem in the police force clear across the nation. I think we've got to start vetting people better, mental health evaluations, way better training for sure. The training has to be redone from the ground up. I mean, we've got to get people that are not paranoid that at every turn somebody is out to get them. You know, if you really want to serve the public, then be a public servant. Don't be a public coward. Wow, that guy was dancing around like nobody's business. Putting on a show for y'all. Topic today is no-knock warrants and their validity or non-validity, and should they even exist? Are they warranted? Does anybody have a different perspective? Does anybody think that no-knock warrants are a good idea? I'd be genuinely curious to hear why no-knock warrants are a great idea. I'm also kind of hungry, so what do you guys think I should eat? uh, Education is key. I've said that for a lot of years. Hey, Tennessee Accountability, are you in here? Welcome on in. I didn't see if you snuck in like a ninja. Um, honestly, it's quite atrocious that we give the leeway to our police force to do a no-knock warrant. I'm surprised there isn't more people up in arms about it. I mentioned it on KDOT's show today. One person that gets killed in a no-knock warrant that's innocent is one too many, right? Enough is enough. One person dying is too much. Breonna Taylor died very similarly. You know, in that case, the cops used the boyfriend as justification. You know, even though it was the same type of scenario, you know, had an address that was the wrong address. You know, went on in and had a shootout. Which, if you're a Second Amendment person, shouldn't you be up in arms over the Breonna Taylor case? Guy had a gun, right? Aren't we all supposed to be able to have that opportunity? Why weren't more Second Amendment people up in arms over what happened to Breonna Taylor? You know, this would have strengthened their argument quite a bit if they would have puffed out their chest a little bit more and said enough is enough. No, I know why they're a thing, Caucasian Sasquatch. I just don't believe in the reasoning behind them. I don't think there's any justification for a no-knock raid. I know the justifications that they give, right? It's destruction of evidence and also very dangerous individuals, right? Those are the two reasons for no-knock raids. These are the bullshit. That's the bullshit that they give people, right? And I've already explained about evidence, how evidence can be destroyed before that. So it's basically a non-starter there. And the very dangerous person thing. In what scenario would you think it would be a good idea to bust into a known dangerous person's whereabouts and do a no-knock raid? It boggles my mind. You want to keep your officers safe. It sounds like to me you're putting them right in the lion's den at the wrong time, right? How old were you in 1989? Wouldn't you love to know, Sasquatch? Old enough to know better. What's up, Marcos? Welcome back to the channel. We're talking about no-knock raids today, Marcos. What's your opinion on no-knock raids? There's a bunch of reasons why I've given out why it's a bad idea all the way around. A lot of innocent people get killed by no-knock raids, whether it be, you know, you got the wrong address from a clerical error, or the cops were overzealous, or somebody in the house was completely innocent and got it, or you were in an apartment complex and you had a shootout, someone else got shot through a wall. I mean, there are so many reasons why no-knock raids are so terrible. So many reasons. You know, mentally ill people in the house that may answer the door or not answer the door. I mean, it's just, yeah, officer safety is always an excuse, right, Jamie? Crack wars, yeah, no, that's the source, but the justification is destruction of evidence and very dangerous people. Those are the justifications. which aren't really justifications. By the way, we're in Aurora right now. We're in the heart of Aurora. Not a lot of activity, to be quite honest with you, all the way around, other than that wellness check. Over in West Denver. But we do look, and I do look down the side streets and, you know, try to catch things as I go here. But, well, there you go. I mean, no-knock warrants. It looks like a lot of you guys and gals are on the same page as I am with no-knock warrants. They're never a great thing, right? Never a good thing in my view. You know, it's there's always a potential that somebody innocent could get hurt. And why put anybody in that position? Amir Locke didn't even have a chance. Less than 9 seconds, he was shot and killed. Dare I say murdered by Minneapolis SWAT. They don't look at it that way. And it's a shame. You know what isn't a shame? What's not a shame is that you guys joined me on this journey today talking about no-knock warrants. What's up, Too Tall? Welcome on in. We're just about ready to end the stream. We're at the end of our journey here. But I thought we had a fairly decent extension discussion of what we talked about in KDOT's panel today. What's up, Puddintain? Sorry, but yeah, this is the, you know, kind of towards the end of the stream, but we were talking about no-knock raids. In summary, we were talking about no-knock raids and their validity, non-validity, whether or not they should be used, etc., etc. But in the grand scheme of things, I think we all in fairly overwhelming agreement that no-knock raids at the very least should be examined, and in my opinion should be abolished clear across the United States. But anyways, I do want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining me on this wonderful journey of mine on this channel to find answers, to seek truth and justice, and keep people safe in the city of Denver, Lakewood, Aurora, and the Denver metro area. Like I said, I want to thank you guys, because I know you know, you guys could be doing a myriad of things, but yet here you are, my co-pilots on this journey. So again, thanks each and every one of you. Thank you to all the mods, my fantastic mods, who I can't thank enough for the work that they do. But you know, thank you guys so much. And if you're watching this channel and you want to help out in any way, word of mouth is a great way of expanding the channel and expanding the reach of the message. I do mental health awareness, I do homeless advocacy and awareness. I'm a journalist. I'm a animal rescuer. I can add that to my title as well, because I have done that. There's a plethora of things that I do on this channel, and I hope you enjoy at least some of the content on here. So, you know, thank you guys so much for joining. Stay safe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. Word of mouth, like I said, is going to be the way that this channel grows. Until the next one, y'all, enjoy yourselves. Be kind to one another. Be kind even in the face of adversity. Take care. Have a great day today. Stay safe. And until the next one, I'm out. Thank you guys.